Scholars, congrats. You have made it to the final math assignment for the year. Although this is not the journey we originally envisioned and how we'd arrive at this moment, I hope that you feel proud of all that you've accomplished. Consider the following. You have learned how to be resilient with so much change. You have learned how to do school while not at school. You have learned how to manage your time. You have learned how to stay motivated. You have learned how to work despite several distractions. And most importantly, you've learned how to adapt to a changing world with a growth mindset. We have discussed the values of a growth mindset a lot this year, as we've talked about the mental ways you can overcome failure, challenges, and adversity. We discussed how Dr. Martin Luther King and Serena Williams overcame several obstacles throughout their lives by impacting others and being great. Generations before you have also been challenged. Tragedies like September 11th, school shootings, hurricanes Katrina and Hugo, the explosion of the Challenger, and the assassinations of MLK and JFK, and the list goes on. Generations are forever united by their shared emotions and their responses to adversity and change. Now your generation is facing one of its defining moments, the coronavirus, head on. While many of us are still anxious, nervous, and uncertain with what the future may hold, you have remained resilient with a mixture of good and bad days and challenging ones in between. It naturally takes time to bounce back and process all the change while it's taking place. As a high schooler, you have learned several times a lesson that many elementary students can't comprehend, that life isn't fair and that there are things that we cannot control. So let us then decide to take control of the things that we can control. Let's not label this the finish line, but rather the starting line. Let's not be reactive, but let's be proactive. Let not this pandemic define you, but you define it. How are you going to come out stronger? Hopefully, you've had some time to reflect on the new you as we begin re entering our new world. Perhaps in doing so, you realize and appreciate the importance of family and friends. Perhaps patience and stillness have taken on new meanings for you. Perhaps this time has given you a new perspective on what to do with your future. Perhaps to become a nurse, a doctor, a healthcare provider, a scientist, or maybe even a teacher. In closing, I want to remind you of what I said on the second day of school. You are each unique and special, and of all the billions of people that exist, there's only one you. We all look different, talk different, speak different, and dress different. As your teacher, I now need you to know this more than ever. Continue to inspire me. You are my fuel. You are my thoughts. You are my prayers. You are my family. You are my future. I need you to be successful. I need you to be different. I need you to be comfortable with who you are. I need you to be the change that our world desperately needs. I hope that I've inspired you to be great. And now for the last time this year, of all the things that we have talked about, there is only one thing that I want you to remember above the rest, and that is scholars. Yes, scholars. Yes, I will do my best. Take care, be safe, and be great. Thanks.